Hi, I'm Anna. Welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't been posting videos for a long time, and I'm sorry for that, but university and work, thesis, internship, it's been driving me crazy. Like, it's been a bit too much. So, I'm trying to come back into making videos. I'll do as many as possible. Initially, I said that 3 per week. I'll try to continue with that initial amount. But if 1 week I'll just publish 2, please forgive me, because it's life has been hectic. Also, I've been having like physical issues. I don't know, doctors are checking what's wrong, but yeah. The thing is that I'm here to let you know what my TBR for Eurovisionathon is. Eurovision is, for those of you who don't know, a contest in which European countries compete against each other. Each country sends the song. I was going to say the best one, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's the best one. It's just the one that the country chose to compete that year. And Australia joined in a couple of years ago. I'm not exactly sure which year, but it joined in. So it's Europe and Australia. This year, Russia was not allowed to participate. We'll know why. So Eurovisionathon is a readathon based on Eurovision, and it's organized by the beautiful Helen from Helen's Book Haven. I'll link her channel down below. Well, I'll link the announcement video if possible. She's an amazing human being, so I think you should all go and check her channel. Now, there are 40 countries, and you choose a book for each of those countries that are participating. But then some of them are eliminated in the semi-finals that are happening, I believe, on the 10th and 11th of May this year. And this readathon goes from the 16th, which is today, I hope I can publish it today, 16th of April until the 14th of May, right before the final for Eurovision starts. And there are, I believe, 21 countries on the final. So here we go with my TBR. First book I'll be reading is an ebook, and that's Albania, and then I'll be reading The File on H by Ismail Kadari, that I know nothing from. For Armenia, I was lucky enough to be able to get an ARC, and that's Gardens of the Moon by Stephen Erickson. Again, I know nothing about it. For Australia, I'll be reading Wundersmith by Jessica Townsend. This is a middle grade fantasy adventure story, and it's the second one in a trilogy, I believe it's going to be. Or maybe there's going to be 4. I believe it's a trilogy, and it's called Nevermore. So I highly recommend. The first one was amazing. This is the second in the series, and I cannot wait to get into it. For Austria, I'll be reading Napoleonic Symphony by Anthony Bridges, that I have in Spanish here. And I think, I don't know what it is, but I know it's historical fiction somehow. So there's somehow Beethoven's Third Symphony is involved in this. For Azerbaijan, I'll be reading Over My Dead Body, Murder at Eurovision by Christoph Fischer. And this one was recommended, it's like a cozy mystery recommended to me by Helen. For Belgium, I'll be attempting to read Miss McGinty's Death by Agatha Christie, because it's one of the Poirot novels, and Poirot is Belgian. For Bulgaria, it would be The Historian by Elizabeth Kostova, that is also in Spanish. It was given to me, well, exchanged with me, and I've heard amazing things about it. I think it's an adult thriller. For Croatia, I'll read People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry, and I just know it's a romance, and I know nothing else from it, an adult romance. For Cyprus, I'll listen to The Maidens by Elias Michaelides. I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. because he's from Cyprus. For Czech Republic, I'll read the ebook of Doctor Smoke and Bone by Lenny Taylor, which I've been dying to read for years and haven't gotten to, but it happens in Prague, I believe. For Denmark, I'll read The Little Book of Luke by Make Viking, and I've been really wanting to get to these. This is a non-fiction about how Danish live with make lykke happen, which is basically happiness. And I read the first one last year, really loved it, so I cannot wait to get to this one. Actually, I think it was for Eurovisionathon too. For Estonia, I'll read Purge by Sophie Oksanen, and I know nothing from it, but from the cover it looks like an adult thriller. For Finland, I'll listen to My Cat Yugoslavia by Pashtim Statovci. I'm very sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right, and I know nothing from it. For France, I'll read The Disappeared of Claire de Lune. It translates, I think, and it's the second installment in a YA polar fantasy series by Christelle Davos, who's French, and I know it reads more like a middle grade than a YA, because of the writing style, but I'm not sure if it's the translation though. For Georgia, I'll read Red Station by Adrian Maxon, and I don't know what it's about. For Germany, I'll read The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna, and I've heard amazing things about this one. It's a favorite book of a couple of friends of mine, Pepe and Donna. I'll link them down below. I'll link the Bookstagram, and I know it's about the Second World War, and it happens in France, but there are many German characters in here. For Greece, I could get to read another arc that I've had for a while and I haven't gotten to. That's Daughters of Sparta by Claire Haywood. I've heard good and bad reviews, it's like mixed reviews about this one, but I believe it's a YA retelling of the story of Sparta from the point of view of the females. For Aslan, I chose Snowblind by Ragnar Jonasson, and I think this is an adult thriller. For Ireland, I chose Round the World in 80 Days by Julius Verne, which is a good book, and this will be a reread for me. For Israel, another arc, I have many to read. A Botanic's Guide to Parties and Poisons by Kate Cavan, and I just know this is a YA, I know nothing else. For Italy, I chose Elena Ferrante's My Brilliant Friend, I think it's called in English. And this is the first one in a series of 4. And I just know it's about 2 friends. Oh, and Elena Ferrante is Italian. For Latvia, I chose The Hidden Letters of Velta B by Gina Ochner. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the last name right or not, but it seems like it's kind of a historical fiction. For Malta, I chose City of Shadows by John Naudi. For Lithuania, I'll attempt to read The Fountains of Silence by Ruta Zapetis. For Moldova, I'm listening to, already started, The Good Life Elsewhere by Vladimir Lorchenkov, or Lorchenkov. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce his last names. For Montenegro, I'll attempt to read The Sun by Andrei Nikolaidis. For the Netherlands, I was supposed to read this one this year. Actually, I was supposed to buddy read this one this year with Helen Mel from a book film named Mel, and I didn't. Something happened that I couldn't. So, The Miniaturist by Jessie Barton. For North Macedonia, I'll try and read Firefly by Henry Porter. For Norway, I'll read Nordic Tales, and these are full texts from northern countries, and I just cannot wait. This edition is like, this book is stunning. I'm sure you have seen this around, but it's incredible. Illustrations are gorgeous too. For Poland, I'll read The Last Wish by Andrzej Sapkowski. I'm not sure. For Romania, I'll be reading Escaping from Houdini by Kerry Maniscalco. This is the second one in the Sock and Jack the Ripper series, and it's a new adult series that is amazing. I read the first one, absolutely loved it, and each one is based on a famous killer. First one is Sock and Jack the Ripper, next one is Escaping from Houdini, so on and so forth, and there's Haunting Prince Dracula, and I forgot about the other one, but I have them all, and I cannot wait to continue with the series. It's got romance too. It's like a historical mystery romance thing. And for Portugal, I chose Todos Nomes by José Saramago. He's my favorite Portuguese writer of all time. Absolutely love all his books, and I highly recommend if you're still looking for a book for Portugal. For San Marino, which seems to be the hardest country to get books for, I chose The Gladiator by Harry Turtledove. For Serbia, I'll read The Tiger's Wife by Thea Albrecht that I wanted to get to last year and I couldn't. For Slovenia, I'll read A Swarm of Dust by Evel Fleeser. For Spain, I chose a Spanish classic that is The Dry Leaf, La Hoja Roja by Miguel Delibes. For Sweden, Everything I Don't Remember by Jonas Hassan Kemin. And I know nothing. I mean, the ones I'm telling you nothing about is because I know nothing from them. For Ukraine, I'll read Everything is Illuminated by Jonathan Seyfried Forward, and I know nothing from it either, but I have to read Ukraine because I think it's quite obvious Ukraine is winning this year because Europe is going to try and show their support to Ukraine through voting for them in Eurovision. For Switzerland, I'll read The Sanatorium. And I forgot the name of the author, but I'll add it somewhere here. I know it's a female. I'll add it somewhere on the screen. Well, on the cover. And finally, for the UK, I'll be reading the Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman. That offered is a cozy mystery that happens it's an adult cozy mystery that happens in an old people's home. And I'm dying to get to this one because I feel it's so funny, and I have the second one to read too. So, yeah, as an arc, I should have read it long ago. Things happen. So yeah, these are the books sometimes I said I'll read, but I'm not sure if I'll get to them. It's just I chose a book for each country, but that doesn't mean I'll get to all of them. What I do is that I choose first the ones that I think are going to be in the final for sure, and then I have some optional countries. So the ones I think could be in the final are Israel, the UK, because Sam Ryder, The Voice, Ukraine, that of course, Australia, France, San Marino, Spain, Belgium, Cyprus, Germany, Latvia, and Italy. I think those could be in the final. I don't know how many I said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and Moldova. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. I'm still missing 2. I'm sorry, 10. But of those 10, I'm not... Oh, Serbia and Italy. But of course, UK, Spain, Italy, Germany, and France are going to be in the final because they are the big 5, the ones that have the biggest investment in it. So they have to... They don't go to the semifinals. They go straight to the final. But aside from that, I don't know. I'm not sure who's going to be in there. So... I'll just try after that. But if I get to all those I want to get to, I'll be very happy. So that's it from me today. I'm really happy I'm going back to making videos. I decided, like, with all the effort Helen put into these, it was worth making another TBR to promote these amazing readathon. And, well, I'm glad to see you back in my channel if you're back. Good to see you first time if you're just coming in. Don't forget to click like if you liked the video. Click the bell for notifications and the subscribe button. If you like my videos, if you want to see more from me. And comment, please, because I really like to see your comments. And the best thing about YouTube, BookTube is talking to people who are also bookworms. So, hope you're having an amazing time. Hope to see you soon back in my channel, and I'm sending you bear hugs. Bye!